Very good morning, Andy. So, as you know, this is completely a demo for ITGC where we mention a lot of things SOC 2, non-coding, GRC, and you will also listen a number of things about this domain. And some people join without having any outline of the subject. So some of your friends might recommend this course, or some of your friends might be working in this domain. So, like that. So, the main agenda of this demo is just to give you a outline spectrum about this ITGC, a complete outline how this career will be, what we are going to do. So what is this GRC actually? What is this ITGC, GRC? So all these things. So the main aim of this demo is to give a outline understanding about ITGC today and what we are going to say in the class. What are the things? What is the syllabus? And all the things we'll discuss in this session. So, so let's create let's create one layman example where there is no technical terminologies involved. There is nothing. So I'll explain this whole domain in with a layman example. What we are, who we are, what we will do. Let's say this is a newly constructed industry plant, or okay, this is my new house. I recently constructed this house. Okay, so in this house, I want to set up. I want to set up a solar fencing. Why I need this? Because of security purposes. Security purposes means majorly to avoid thefts. I don't want to allow thieves into my house. So I installed a security measure, security measure, solar fencing. Okay. So when I constructed my house, I did my housewarming and everything. So after some days, a bunch of thieves, this is the transformer in my street, and they directly, trashed this transformer. And this is my generator. They trashed this generator as well. And they entered into my home. And they robbed everything. And they robbed everything. This is the scenario. Then I decided. Then I decided. What I decided. First, I want to prepare a policy and procedures. For what I will create policy and procedures. What happened in my house? A security breach. I lost all my assets. Thieves came into my home. They took all my money and everything. So I don't want to repeat this scenario again in my home. So I started writing a policy and procedure. For what? I want to create a secured home. How I will do this? How I will do this? First, I started writing policy and procedure, which includes how how we need to install electric fencing. First, second, how to identify how to identify other ways from where robbery might happen. Third, how to how to come back from the current situation. So all these things, I clearly I sat in my room and I prepared one policy and procedure document. So, and I hired a team. This is step one. This is step one. What I did after this robbery, after this robbery, I realized that my house is not a secure place to live. Today, thieves came. Tomorrow, terrorists might come. So I want to make my place as a secure place to live. So for that, I created a policy and procedure. For what I created, to make my home a secure place, I created one policy and procedure document. So what I need to implement in my home to make my home very secure. This is step one. And step two. So till step one, everybody is clear. What is this scenario? Everybody is clear with this scenario. Any doubts only with this scenario? Is this clear for everyone?
Yes, clear.
Yes, yes.
Amar, yes. Bala Saipon, Baswa, JK, Jitendra Purohit, Kishore, Kota Venkateshwant, Kaushik Reddy, Mahesh, Naveen Kumar Reddy, Nitin, Pawan Kumar, Raju, Sai Tilak. Is everybody's clear? Then only I'll go forward. Everybody,
Breakfast.
did you understand this scenario? That's what only my question. Yes or no?
Yes, yes, it's clear.
Yes, sir.
So now what I did is after the step one, after writing policies and procedures and everything, in step two, I hired 10 thieves. What I did? I hired 10 thieves. Why? Why I hired? Any guesses? Why I need to hire thieves? Why I hired thieves?
We need to secure different approaches, different approach.
Yes. Guys, one thing I want to make sure for everyone, for this ITGC, let's break this at this point and we'll come back. For this ITGC, one and only prerequisite, one and only thing, what you need is at this stage, not the subject. Not the subject. Only one and only thing what you need at this stage is to come into ITGC, communication skill. You need to speak. There will be no coding. There will be nothing in this domain. It's completely about theory. But you need to speak. Yes or no, that's it, only enough for this. But I want your response. So I hired 10 thieves. Why? Why means I need to understand. See, in demo, you are 29 members. Okay? For example, out of this 29, 10 members joined the class. I don't know why 19 members didn't join. I don't know the reason. Why? Because all 29 members are saying, yes, sir, class is nice. All 29 members are saying, sir, yes, we will join. But I don't know what are the reasons that this remaining 19 members didn't join the class. I don't know. But on paper, I already written 29 members. In demo, they told to me that they will join the class. But in reality, only 10 members joined. So always our plans won't work. So like the same, we don't know how the thief perspective of robbery. So we prepared all the security policies and procedure. I prepared a policy and procedure. It's not like thief will do exactly the same. No, thief will have different mindset. He will see the leakages very perfectly. He will scan the home from where he can able to enter. He will see the loopholes. It won't be identified by us. It only identified by thieves with that mindset. So what I did, I hired 10 thieves. I given a task to them. What is the task? Hey, 10 thieves. Daily, you need to try to rob my home. Daily, you need to try to rob my home. Daily, you need to try. And and you need to say what are the loopholes. And you need to say what are the loopholes. What is your job? You need to rob my home daily. You need to rob my home daily. And what are the loopholes from where I already installed solar fencing? I already repaired this transformer. I already repaired this generator. And I am thinking that my home is secured. So how you are entering into my home? What is that loophole? Daily try to rob my home and give me the loopholes of my home. This is the job in the second step, people. That's why I hired these 10 thieves. Anybody is having any doubts till this point?
No, sir.
No.
No.
So there is a final Final team again I hired. What this team will do is they will monitor these STEM thieves. What this step 3 team will do? Monitoring. Simply saying these are the security guards. I appointed security guards. What I instructed to these guys, listen carefully. In this step 3, I hired security guards. What security guards will do? They will safeguard the home. They will safeguard the home. And what other tasks they will do? If at all any suspicious person, any thief sort of person is coming inside my house, they will beat him. Or they will catch him, they will send them to police. This is what these guys will do. What I instructed them is safeguard my home particularly. If at all any person is coming into my street, just keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on each and every person who is coming in this street. And second thing, if somebody is trying to get into my home, just beat them. So I given these instructions. What step 1 I did? What in step 1 I did? I written a policy and procedure to my home. Why I prepared those? To make my home a secure place to live. In second step, what I did? In second step, I hired 10 thieves. What is the task that is given by me to them? Just to rob my home in a daily manner and give me the list from where you can able to enter into my home. As a counterattack, what I did? In step 3, I hired security guards who will monitor 24/7 my home. If at all any single suspicious activity that has been happened, then directly come to me and report to me. So this is very layman scenario. Is this clear? What is step 1 here? What is step 2? What is step 3? And whole scenario, anybody is having any doubts? I complete 20, 25 responses. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we understanding properly.
Yes.
Kishore garu,
Yes, yes.
Basava, Amar,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
clear? So let's drag this, not even dragging. Let's cut this line and scenario and paste it in a technical perspective. Okay. This is what offensive security inside the organization. This is what offensive security inside the organization. These 3 steps are 3 pillars of cybersecurity. These 3 steps are 3 pillars of cybersecurity. First offense. Offense is nothing but the step 2. What I did here, I hired 10 thieves. What are they? What is their job? They need to rob daily and they need to give the list of loopholes what they identified in my home. Same here. What these guys will do? This is nothing but if. Here, answer one thing. Here, I hired these thieves. I hired. That means I am paying salary in a monthly basis to them. What if? So, answer this question. I hired 10 thieves and they're daily trying to loot my home. Is this comes under robbery? Is this comes under robbery?
Yes, sir.
I
No.
hired 10 thieves and daily I given task to them is to loot my home, to rob my home, and they're doing the same. And I'm paying them monthly salary. Is this comes under robbery?
No.
I think somebody didn't understood this English phrase. Again, I'm repeating it in Telugu. నేను 10 మంది దొంగల్ని హైర్ చేసుకున్నానండి. ఆ 10 మందికి ఇచ్చిన ఉద్యోగం ఏంటంటే బాబు రోజు నా ఇంటిని దొంగతనం చేయండి చెప్పాను. వాళ్ళు ఏంటంటే రోజు అదే చేస్తున్నారు. వాళ్ళ చేస్తూ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వాళ్ళు దొంగతనం చేస్తున్నారు ఆ లూప్ హోల్ ని నాకు చెప్తున్నారు డైలీ. ఆ లూప్ హోల్ నేను బెటర్ చేసుకుంటూ వస్తున్నాను. ఇప్పుడు ఈ 10 మంది చేసిందని దొంగతనం అంటారా?
No.
Yes, sir.
No, it's
No,
a
sir.
job for them to identify the loopholes.
Exactly. Now let's tweak the situation. Out of these 10 thieves, one person resigned the job. One person resigned the job. On the next night, he came to robbery. He came to rob my home. Is it a robbery or not?
Yeah, easy.
Robbery.
Yes,
Yes.
is robbery.
Yes, sir.
Means he knows everything, where is the loopholes and how can we identify, can go inside and all.
Exactly. That is what offensive security is. If at all you are doing outside the organization is hacking. Inside the organization, it will be called as ethical hacking. Penetration testing. Application security. So on and so forth. This is offensive security of cybersecurity, one of the 3 pillars. It's nothing but hacking, but ethically we are doing. We are doing for an organization. So then defense. This is the second one. Third step. What is the third step? These guys will safeguard. These guys will safeguard from hackings. They will monitor the malicious issues, anything that is going wrong, anything that is going worse. So they will monitor each and everything what is happening inside the organization, whether it's happening securely or not. They will safeguard. They will like security guards. So this will be called as defensive security, the second pillar. Majorly, you will listen this SOC, security, operations center. The major work is just to safeguard the systems. Any malicious intent or any malicious activity that is happened, just to report that incident, just to speak about that incident. These guys will be presented. And the last person, GRC, governance, risk, and compliance. answer me, where is this in the given example? In the layman scenario, where I mentioned this?
Monitoring team.
Hey, I already
Working
written
policies.
monitoring team there. See, security guards as step 3, no? Step 3, these guys will monitor and safeguard. Defense, SOC team will monitor and safeguard. That's what I said till now.
But
Step
step
3.
1 is we need to implement the
Policy.
policies and procedures, right?
Other answers?
Plan,
Others?
plan and procedure for the governance. Risk, second one is the risk, step 2, and complaints means risk means how they are coming inside, loopholes, everything, identification and all. That is step 2. Governance is the plan and procedure.
I think they are in the initial stage, like making plans and procedures.
Exactly. No. Let's not confuse. So GRC is step 1. What I did in step 1? I wrote each and every policy and procedure. I prepared a blueprint. According to that blueprint itself, I hired thieves. I hired security guards. I hired everything. So it is all planned in step 1. This is GRC. This is GRC. Governance, risk, and compliance, the major pillar in cybersecurity. This is what we are speaking about. GRC, governance, risk, and compliance. So now you understood why this is important. Without GRC, you can't plan any security event. Without GRC, you won't understand the flow. Without GRC, you won't understand the security landscape. So let's understand this in very detailed manner. So let's say there is a security hacking. Hacker entered into system. Okay, hacker entered into system. So let's consider this as a incident. Let's consider this as an incident. So this incident will follow some steps in order to close this. Okay, in order to remediate this hacking, in order to eliminate this thing, we need to follow certain steps. X, Y, Z. Okay, these steps will be written by GRC people. That is what we will learn in the class. Suppose, let's take another example. Okay. Indian Constitution. Okay, we all know there are lawyers who will practice this constitution according to Indian Penal Code. It's not constitution, Indian Penal Code. According to Indian Penal Code, lawyers will practice Indian Penal Code. Okay, lawyers will practice Indian Penal Code. Judges will give judgment according to this Indian Penal Code and how the lawyers is taking up the case according to the evidence. These judges will give judgment. Same according to Indian Penal Code. Okay. Last one. Offenders who committed to crimes, who committed for something X, Y, Z. Offenders will be punished according to the Indian Penal Code. Let's say this is a courtroom and this is the person who's standing in the boom, the offender, and here judge sat, lawyer is coming, and lawyer is saying, according to Indian Penal Code XYZ, this person need to be punished. Indian Penal Code. And the opposite lawyer came, and his favor lawyer came, and he's saying that, lawyer 2, he's saying that, so according Indian Penal Code, ABC, he shouldn't be punished. So after seeing evidence, judge is saying, so according to Indian Penal Code, he is innocent and we are releasing him. So based on this Indian Penal Code itself, lawyer is speaking and opposition lawyer is also speaking on the same Indian Penal Code, and judge is also giving his judgment on the same Indian Penal Code. So just all these guys are acting accordingly to the Indian Penal Code, like the same how we create policies and procedures, the GRC team, other teams, it might be offense, it might be defense, it might be HR, it might be any team. They need to follow the guidelines. They need to follow the policy and procedure. Now, is this clear for everyone what this GRC is actually for? Why? I want you to be clear with two things. Why GRC? What GRC will do? Is this clear for everyone? This is what we are teaching for upcoming 30 days.
Means I think if it is any project will came, we need to first
It is not, Sunita garu, just a minute. It is not project based.
Okay.
Nowhere I spoke about project here.
Mm-hmm.
If at all you observe, I took an example of home. That is my permanent residence. Permanently, I want to live in this home till my death. So
Okay.
it's not a seasonal switch. So GRC, it won't be project based. It is organizational specific. So
Okay.
I constructed, yes.
Okay, in organization way also, first we need to procedure and all plans, we need to create some documents. Those documents we need to follow the different domains like that ethical, like in different platforms, they need to follow those rules, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Is this for entire organization or any particular unit-wise GRC is there?
No, only for entire organization. That's why I wrote cyber security won't be limited for any secure special projects or special departments. If at all a HR person is there, he is using laptop. One HR person is using laptop. Okay. Okay. He's from HR department. And a hacker shared a phishing mail to him. Unknowingly, this HR person clicked on the phishing mail. Automatically, his laptop will be hacked. So all the what HR will do, hiring to retention, all the employee details, the sensitive information will be there with the HR. So all the information will be leaked to the hacker. So if cybersecurity principles are not implemented in this team, how we can safeguard the data? Cybersecurity is all about data protection and information security, right? So this is the sensitive information, no? So
Yes, sir.
it's not department specific only, it's completely organizational specific. This
Yes, sir.
GRC.
Yeah, got it, sir. Thank you.
How many of you having any doubts according to the subject, not about experience, not about other things, about subject? What are the doubts you have?
I have a small doubt with respect to the course only.
Yes, ma'am.
See how many controls are there, and second question is that, and how many pages of PDF you're providing to us for the preparation?
I'll answer this question. Let's give me some time. So, other questions in the subject, not
Sir,
about the subject, in the subject.
sir, in GRC, our ITGC where will come, sir?
Good. So, again, I'm saying about this subject, not about in the subject. The things what I said, any doubts in that? That's only my question. You're
So
all
far,
asking
what
about
you
the subject.
explained,
In
that
the
one, right?
subject. Yes, what I said, did you understand clearly what offense team will do, what GRC will do, what defense team will do? Is this clear? Is this clear from the root level,
Yes, sir.
from the layman
Yes, sir.
level? Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now I got two doubts. One is how many PDFs that I'm going to share, how many things I'm going to share. So that's one thing. And what about the controls? How many controls will be there? And the next one, what is the difference between GRC and where ITGC will come? So let's say GRC is a domain. GRC is a domain. ITGC is the job role, what you will do. Governance, somebody will call it as governance or general controls. Simply saying, if under this GRC, this ITGC will come. This is the mother of all compliances. This will come in SOC 2. We'll deal about this, we'll speak, no issues. If at all you didn't understand this, what is SOC 2, we'll see in tomorrow's class, no issues on that. Mother of all compliances. So this is a broader framework. If at all we are speaking about GRC, it's a broader framework. It won't specify. It directly say we need to, we need to govern. We need to create the governance policies. We need to do the risk management. We need to do the compliance tasks and everything. But how we will do this? By ITGC. With respect to ITGC. What is general controls or governance controls we are speaking about under this? How the changes are being managed, change management, incident management controls, vulnerability management controls, patch management controls, access management controls, so on and so forth. These controls will be called as ITGC controls. What GRC is saying, all security, confidentiality, integrity, availability controls, which in broader way, governance, risk and complaints need to be adhered by the organization. That is what this domain is saying. But how we are achieving? We are achieving this GRC from ITGC itself. So what ITGC controls have? Changes, incidents, access, vulnerability, and so on and so forth. Simply saying, if somebody say human body, what is human body? What is human body? This is GRC, saying like GRC. What is GRC? Eyes, ears, nose, hair, all the particles. This is called ITGC. In layman. It's clear, and for the person who asked this question?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So about
And
PDFs and
under
everything,
JRC, how many domains are there? Subdomains.
like it's not about subdomains and me. Somebody ISO 27001 is there. It's not about subdomains. It's different job roles. ISO 27001 lead implementer is there. Lead auditor is there. And PCIDS also will comes under GRC only. It's also a complaints. GDPR will also comes under GRC. It's also a complaints. SOC 2 will also comes under GRC. It's also a complaints. HIPAA will comes under GRC. It's also a complaints. Right trust is also comes under GRC. It's also a complaints. So these are different complaints. Okay. But one thing, everywhere the names will be different, the approach will be different, but the controls will be these only. Any complaints you take, any complaints, let's speak about any complaints. The controls maximum 80% will be the same controls.
Okay.
So some of the person ask what are the controls count and how many PDFs that I'm going to share. See, I will say one thing. Let me be very clear on this part. What PDFs you are looking for? Manuals, work materials. See, GRC, that means the task what we are going to start, the class what we are going to do, is more about understanding the landscape, understanding the controls, and the way how we will portray this in the interviews. In no interview in ITGC, they won't ask you to share your screen and to do something. It's all about explanation of your subject. It's all about explanation of the scenarios what you listen in the class. It is all about speaking. So the main ingredient is communication skill. This is first one. And the second one, on 15th class, I will give one material. Okay. But let me directly say in the demo, nowhere this material will help you to get you in job. Nowhere this material will help you to get you in job. Why? Because it's completely theory based. There is no scenarios will be added. There is nothing. There is 230 pages, complete GRC module. This, like, what is a plus b whole square? A square plus 2ab plus b square. How it came, we don't know. With this, you won't get the job. With the classes, with the understanding, you will get the job. And definitely, let me be very straight. Regular experienced candidates and the people who are keeping fake experience and who are morphing the experience definitely will have some lag. Okay, this lag will be removed only when You know the actual real-time work, what you're doing. Actual real-time work, what you're doing. So for this, on the day 3, on the 3rd class or 4th class, I will give one of the company's audit charter. One of the company's audit charter. It's not PDF which is prepared by VLR Institute. It's not like that. It's company's inside audit charter. It will be given to you in the 3rd class. To understand how this audits, how this controls is working in the organization. In the 5th or 6th class, I will provide one of the client SOC 2 report. One real-time SOC 2 report. How this IT governance controls are being tested and reported in the SOC 2 report. And on 18th class or 20th class onwards, I will show you the real controls and how to audit this. Just give me a moment. So the real world audit is, it will be like this. Previously I said no, policy and procedures and everything in a layman language, not in complete fluent topic specific thing. So all the controls will look like this. This is the RCM sheet is one for one of the company. Okay, this is not been prepared by us or somebody else. So in 18th or 20th classes, we'll show this and we will explain how to audit these controls. When exceptions come, what you will do. So all the things we will see here. But you can take screenshots of the pages. Like while I'm showing this in the class, you can able to take the screenshot. But I won't share only this document. I can't able to share. You can able to take the screenshot. But the document I can't able to share with my own hands. But remaining I'll share all these. So when you entered into 23rd class, I will share 34 plus documents of one of the big 4. What we did, what is the risk assessment, what is risk register, how the risks are being identified, how client given the new highest data. So all the things you will get. So these are all the things what you can expect from the class. Any other doubts, guys? It's not about experience and all, just only about the subject. Any other doubts?
Hi. Can we expect the scenario-based questions as well to prepare an interview?
Just I want one feedback from you, Jitendra Rohit. So right from the beginning, you are in the demo, right?
Yes.
You are there. How I
Yeah.
explained?
So it's almost like scenario-based only.
Definitely, I'll say that only.
Yeah.
So till now, this is my 21st batch. Till now, I trained 120 plus. 40 recently, it came to 52. 52 members got jobs. In this 52, there are many people who are having completely fake experience. They're working in Big Four. Only with this course. Only with this course.
Great. Yeah.
So it is all about, but not, it's not great actually. You need to ask one question. Sir, you train 120 plus, but why only 52 plus? Because the efforts, because the questioning, because the listening of a subject. Okay. So in all the controls, while I'm explaining, if at all we finish the change management, at the same time, I'll say how you need to answer the interview questions and what you can expect in the interview questions. Like that, the things will go.
Yeah, that was what my expectation. Thanks.
Others,
Yeah, hi.
Sir, I have one doubt.
yes, Baswa.
Yeah, it's like something like SAP GR security. Do we teach like SAP on AWS, some and cloud security? Is that included in the course?
What is the difference between SAP GRC and cloud security? Could you please specify?
Even I just researched a couple of things and I got to know like there is the
How many
like
reasons?
you know
How have you researched?
yeah in the video Udemy. What is ITGC and what is SAP GRC and what which is yeah, like I think like they will use a tool, SAP tool for that GR security, might be.
Just a minute. Network security is completely a different domain
Mm.
where we will speak about LANs, WANs, VLANs, everything. So it won't come under the GRC. And you are saying that you researched in Udemy, which is wrong. In Udemy, you will learn. You need to research in ChatGPT or Google. So SAP security and SAP GRC is completely different. It's not ITGRC. The name itself is suggesting SAP GRC.
Yes,
So
yes.
that means GRC, Government Risk and Compliance, only for SAP systems. O2C, P2P, FICO, that security and GRC is only confined to SAP systems, SAP applications. It is not confined to whole organization.
Okay.
Whereas there is a separate certification for that as well. SAP GRC 200. It is a certification for GRC professionals for SAP. So whereas in ITGRC, this is completely different. We will speak in the organizational perspective. We won't speak with respect to only single application. SAP GRC is confined to only SAP applications. And network security is a different domain. Application security is a different domain. And ITGRC is a different domain. So these are different domains. It's not included. There is no relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's say if at all you are a penetration tester, there is an application penetration testing, web application penetration testing, network penetration testing. Three will be not done by the same person.
Okay.
So an AWS security, Azure security, that is completely comes under cloud security. That is CCSP, Certified Cloud Security Professional. It is nowhere related to ITGRC.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
You need not to be relying on my words. You can able to search in Google. There are some institutes which are providing SAP security and GRC. That is security governance only with respect to SAP applications, not for all over the organization. This is cyber GRC. That is SAP GRC. That's the major difference. So timings and everything will be given out by Mohan and me. Mohan will be there in the work, and he will. Other questions?
Sir, I have one more question.
Yes.
Sir, actually, you said this is for organization, right? For example, I'm working in one big MNC. Okay, under that, so many clients are there, right? We are going to work for one client that organization GRC or ours currently we are working or that company GRC we are going to work.
Let me be very straight and for this question, tomorrow you will see the answer. But let me be very straight. GRC is same all over the world. Your GRC will be different. Other companies' GRC will be different. No, GRC will be same. Same controls will be there. Same controls will be there. In your organization also, you will see change management. They're also same management. Here access management, they're also access management. Here incident management, they're also incident management. Here vulnerability management, they're also vulnerability management. Here patch management, there is also patch management. It won't differ. It won't differ.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Okay? Yes.
Do we need any certification for this course?
Nitin garu, no need అండి. Because to write CISA, you need to have minimum 5 years of experience. So I don't recommend to any of the people to do certifications. If at all you see my previous demos in YouTube, you can even understand. I won't, encourage people to do certifications when learning the course. Once you finish this course, you got the job, be there in the job for 1 to 2 years, then do certification, then switch the job.
This ITGC is completely non-coding, right? No coding will be
Yes,
there,
and
right?
no coding only.
Well, I do have like 5 years of experience. Like, so that if I put the 5 years in ITGC, like, it's gone possible, right? They will provide me like a team lead position, I guess.
Baswa garu,
Yeah.
see, it is not like development, DevOps, and other things.
Yeah.
Why me? If at all you are a developer having 1 year of experience, the way how you will code and 5 years guy how he will code will differ. But here in ITGC, 1 year person, how he will audit the same controls by asking the same evidence. 15 years people also will do the same audit by asking the same evidence. And you are saying you are overall having 5 years.
Yeah.
In this domain, my students, without having any single day experience, 4 years experience they kept. One of the person is working in Deloitte, another person is working in EY, another person is working in PwC. With 4 years, completely zero days experience.
Okay.
I think I answered your question.
Yeah.
So any experience related doubts and other, job related doubts, everything Mohan sir will take it there from here. You can ask. So the closing note from my end, see, don't think like you don't know anything. No, not knowing anything is far better. As you saw, how I will explain the things like that from layman understanding. Sandeep, please ask that question to Mohan. He will answer this. So, from layman, from zero, I'll teach. No issues on that.
One
But
small
one thing,
doubt.
1 second, give me a moment. So, what I need is the commitment. That's it. After my class, daily you need to sit at least 2 hours and listen the recordings and come back with the doubts. You need to prepare exactly how I am saying in the class. If at all you are doing that, definitely it will work. Yes. Somebody's asking some doubt. Yes.
Yes, myself, Satilak. So regarding risk and control specifically, like you said, will be going through control, auditing the controls, right? Like it's a control testing part only, sir, or any other? And one more thing, like regarding risk, how how deep we'll go through the risk process, like risk assessment and risk treatment, and all those will be covered, or how, sir? Like how many?
Previously, where you learned ITGC?
No, sir. Actually, I did ISO 27001 lead auditor course.
Hmm.
I've completed
Hmm.
certification, sir. But I was
Hmm.
going in that I came across risk assessment report and all, like basics in
Hmm.
that.
Hey, what is ISO 27000? What are you saying? It's not about basics. In clause number 6 and in clause number 8, you will plan the risk assessment and operate the risk assessment. No, the team didn't explain to you while doing certification how to
Yes,
do
sir,
the risk
they
assessment.
explained, but I want to know more about like real time reports and real time scenario based.
What they
They were
explained.
there. They explained like how you make a risk assessment report. There are some like mock reports. They're given like you find out the flaws in that. Like some kind of exercise has happened, but they are more focused on theory actually. Theory and
Everywhere is theory only. In real time also it's theory only. See, let me be very straight. A risk will be identified. Risk assessments will be two types: context based and asset based. So we'll say the scenarios and we'll do the we'll say the difference between the treatment plans, where you will accept, where you will mitigate, where you will transfer, where you will avoid. So all these things we'll say. But trust me, in no organization you will go and do the risk assessment. There will be a separate team called C-Risk team, ISRM team, Information Security Risk Management team. They will deal with that. So as an auditor, we will see very less controls in that. And coming to the ISO part, we are doing the risk assessment for all of the organization.
okay, sir.
So you will listen. You will get to know.
And one doubt, sir, like I've come across through roles like risk analyst and control analyst. So like regulatory compliance associate, like are these part of this only, or like they are
Regulatory
different?
companies is not a part of this.
Like
Sorry, sir.
which job titles like we are going to place
Regulatory,
in future?
just a minute. Regulatory complaints is not a part of this.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Regulatory complaints means RBI audits. So
Okay.
those were not part of this. RBI audits is not part of this. And coming back, see, every organization will have their own designation policies. Previously, I worked in one organization. There, my role is specialist. It's specialist. Nobody will think like it's a technical role. So designation won't matters. So previously I said no. One of the students is working in Deloitte. He's working. His designation is assistant manager, but now he's working in SOC 2. He's an assistant manager. His designation is. So
Okay, sir.
designation won't matter. If you're sitting in the interview, but regulatory compliance is not a part of this.
Got it, sir.
It's
Okay, sir.
completely a separate thing. Yes, somebody speaking something.
Like in which job titles like we are going to place like some like IT audit or any like SOC analyst.
It means you're asking me what are the job titles that you will get for this job. That's what you're asking, and Somshekhar garu.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it's not like that's what I'm saying. And so job title is always based upon the organization requirement. SOC analyst, so not SOC analyst. SOC analyst will comes under cyber security defense mechanism. So that SOC is different. This SOC is different. IT analyst, risk and compliance analyst, GRC analyst, IT auditor, junior auditor, and senior auditors, um, security analyst. Like that roles will come.
So like one small doubt again to add. Like internal audit and ITGC, like how different they are. So like internal audit, it's like over for an organization, or I just have a small confusion regarding that.
See, what is the clause 9 in ISO 27001?
Clause 9, it's related to
Clause
uh,
9 is internal audit. Internal
internal,
audit,
yeah.
what you will do in internal audit? You will audit the general controls, what I explained previously in the demo. You'll audit
Yes.
the general controls. So if at all you're doing that properly inside the organization or not, we'll see in the internal audit. External audit, what a person from other organization will come to our organization and do the audit. That's what we'll see in tomorrow's demo. Internal audit is nothing but auditing the governance controls inside the organization, whether they're working properly or not. And other question, what you asked, Saitlagar?
Like how it different is from ITGC.
No. What we will do
So,
internal audit. We will do governance controls audit only in the internal audit. If at all you read the clause 9 perfectly, they'll clearly mention in that.
okay, because like
In internal audit,
in one interview call, like I was saying, I was having experience in ITGC, but they are specifically asking for internal audit. I said like they said it's both are different, so we are looking for only a internal audit.
who said that means you directly caught in call itself without having proper knowledge. See, if at all I'm working for 1 year and you took course from Amirpet and you're coming to me and you're speaking something. If at all I said it is wrong, directly will appeal that it's wrong. You'll feel like, okay, I'm saying something wrong because I don't have any experience. Like that we will play. See, who said internal audit is different? Internal audit is different in ISO 27001 with respect to ISO 27001. In
That
internal
was
audit, we will audit only IT governance controls. How the governance controls are being happening inside the organization.
that was a recruiter actually. Even I argue like both are same only, but she was not.
No. Both are not same.
Okay.
Both are not same. Internal audit is a procedure. IT governance controls are controls. In internal audit, you will test the governance controls. How both are same? Internal audit is a procedure. Governance controls, exam writing is a procedure. The questions what you will get in question paper, you need to write answers in that answer sheet. Like the same, internal audit is a procedure. How will you do internal audit? You will audit the governance controls, how the changes are working, how the incidents are managed, how the vulnerabilities are managed, how the patches are being managed. So all these things you will test. It's a procedure. In that procedure, you will test the governance controls. That's what the answer you need to give.
Okay, sir. Okay, got it.
Sir, I have one more doubt.
Yes, sir. Nyamurugan.
Sir, how is the AI effect on this domain, sir? I think no AI effect, right? In this domain.
ISO recently, in all my demos, I'll say this. ISO 42001, a standard is released. So even to certify the AI, it is working properly, or we can integrate that AI into our organization. We need to be there.
Yeah, okay, sir.
So all the other questions, what you have about experience and other aspects, Mohan will be there. Mohan sir will take it forward from here. Okay, let's meet in tomorrow's demo, guys. Mohan gar, you can take it over.
Okay, sir. Yeah, guys. Tomorrow also we have second demo at same time, morning 8 to 9. We start the batch from the Wednesday. Timings will be same. Batch timings also same, morning 8 to 9.
Sir, weekends
Guys, you have any other doubts?
holiday. Sir, weekends
Holiday,
holiday,
sir.
na? Sir.
Yeah, holiday. Classes will be Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour. Duration will be around 40 to 50 days. And 25 to 30 hours classes will be there.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Any other doubt, guys?
Sir,
Regarding experience
people
documents.
Sir,
Sorry.
one more. Sir, recording
Yeah.
also after the class, you will be providing recording
Yeah.
also,
Every
right?
class recording will be there. It will be access until 1 year.
Sir, we cannot download. Huh?
You can't download. You can only watch whenever you want.
Sir, you can make it lifetime. Huh?
1 year access.
Bro, like we are going, if we are not going to place like in any other like companies, then what the situation of our, like damn sure like
Sorry, I
100% we
didn't
are
get
going
you.
to, like
See,
No, no, no.
100%.
Somashekhar
So
garu,
in
Somashekhar garu, let me answer
Yeah,
this question. As
yeah.
you're all simply, nobody, if at all you are 100%, that you will learn the subject,
In the
then there
sense,
is no
like
question,
in,
there is
yeah,
no
in the
question
sense
like
like
you
I'm,
don't.
yes, 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 yes.
Because I saw in these 20 batches, I saw nearly the people who, who's not having any prior knowledge. 20 plus students are not having any prior knowledge and prior work experience. 0 days. They're
Yeah,
working. It's not like it's completely about your effort. And, don't trust anybody, not us, anybody. If at all they're saying like they will show some companies, they will show some interviews. No, nobody will do that. Why companies will come to us? Why MNC companies will tie up with us? You will see n number of pay after placement courses, placement assistance, X, Y, Z. No, nothing.
okay,
They even don't teach the course properly because they want all the people to be converted into proxies. Then only they'll get money. That's why they'll say we have types.
okay.
We won't say that. We don't have any types with any companies.
Like per head, like how many interviews we can expect? Like
That is
max.
completely upon your resume building. That is completely depends upon your applying capacity. That is completely depends upon how you are marketing your resume. That is completely depends upon how you are increasing your visibility and
These are
majorly
not
how
going to
you
handle
learn
your
the
institute.
subject. Pardon?
Like these all are the things like your institute is not going to handle,
Why we will handle? This
like
is not
job
proxy
marketing,
service.
like job
This is not
marketing, like
proxy
resume.
service. That's what I'm saying. This is not proxy service. This is completely training. And this is not training and placement. This is completely training. What we will assure you is we will give 100% clear cut subject and previous what are my students going through in the interviews, that interview recordings, live interview recordings, what they given, voice recordings, that's what, and real-time documents. That's only we will give. Other and
Sir,
we will give sample resumes. We will give sample resumes, how you need to create your resume and keep it in Naukri. And if at all you have any doubts in resume building and all, we will help. That's it. We won't take your Naukri credentials and we will apply. No, it's wrong. You need to prepare your resume, you need to apply. And if at all while giving interviews, if at all you're going through any doubts, any questions that you can't able to answer, you can reach out to me in the WhatsApp group. I will answer there. That's how it will work.
Like from VLR training, it is like from your end, it is like only for only coaching. That's it. Like training, coaching. That's it. Not for assistance.
What assistance you need? Resume
assistance
building. That's
means
what I'm saying.
what you are expecting, Somsekhar.
Like we're expecting like we have to get some interviews right from your institute.
No,
Then it
why
would
we
be
will
like
give?
No,
help,
no,
great
no.
helpful for
So
us.
in
No.
the market, no one can give you that. Okay, first of all,
See.
companies don't tie up with the institutes. So if we are going as a fresher, companies will tie up. Startup companies will be there. So when you are going as a fresh experienced person, we need to get the calls from the job portals only, like LinkedIn or Naukri only. So we need to apply. Then only we get the calls.
See, so I'm saying, literally, openly, I'm saying,
So not only for
no
ITGC, you take any course as an experienced person, it's the market same, it will go the same process.
See, the things what you are seeing is they will do job assistance, they will keep interviews. No, it's completely fake, it's completely wrong. No institute will do that. No institute will do that. Why one MNC will come and ask VLR Institute? Think like a layman man. Why one MNC, some thousands of crores turnover MNC company will come to us and ask, do you have resource? Why they will ask to us? And we strictly don't encourage any proxy and backdoor. And job assistance means, what is job assistance? Exactly, we will give you 4 years experience knowledge and we will train you like that. Whether you will train or not, it's your headache. 100, see, while I am teaching 17th batch, my third batch student called me and asked me, these are the questions what I got in interview and I'm getting some doubts. We cleared. So that support we can give. But one thing, not only in VLR Institute, whether you will join or you are not join, see, it's completely your personal opinion. But for your good sake, I'm saying no institute will do this. If at all somebody is saying pay after placement, job assistance, don't trust. That's only my request. Yes. Other questions, Andy?
Yeah, okay guys, if you don't have any questions, we'll connect tomorrow at same time, same link at 8
I
a.m.
have one question.
Yeah, Mahesh.
So, how do you manage that? So, actually, I have
Sorry.
experience. I have experience.
Hmm.
Now that you know. So, I have PF.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
సో నాకు నేను వేరే ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను ప్రెసెంట్. నాకు ప్రజెంట్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లో పిఎఫ్ లేదు, బట్ లాస్ట్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లో పిఎఫ్ ఉంది. సో ఇప్పుడు నేను ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ పెట్టి ఎలా ఉంటుంది? సో దాన్ని ఎలా
కంపల్సరీ మీకు పిఎఫ్ లేకపోయినా కూడా ప్రాపర్ డాక్యుమెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా కరెంట్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ వి.
యా ఉన్నాయి, కానీ లాస్ట్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లో పిఎఫ్ ఉంది కదా.
సో అది సేమ్ మీకు మొత్తం ఎన్ని ఇయర్స్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉందండి?
ఓవరాల్
పిఎఫ్ వితౌట్ పిఎఫ్ అన్ని కలిపి.
ఓవరాల్ 5 years. 5 years
ఓకే.
యా నా పాస్ అవుట్ 2024.
ఓకే. 2024.
యా
మీకు 24 పాస్ అవుట్ అయితే మీకు 5 years ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అంటే మీరు చదువుతూ జాబ్ చేశారంటున్నారు నాన్ ఐటీ అయినా?
yes.
ఓకే. సో మీ పాస్ అవుట్ 24 ఉంటే 24 తర్వాత ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అవుతుందండి, ముందు మీరు పెట్టలేరు.
ఓకే. 24 అంటే ఎన్ని ఇయర్స్ పెట్టొచ్చు ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్?
అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీకు 24 జూలై 25 ఇప్పుడు 1.5 year వస్తుంది కదా.
1.5 years. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Guys, any other questions? Yeah, if you people don't have any questions, we'll connect the tomorrow section. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good day.
Thank you all. Thank you, sir.